Between the years 2009 and 2018, Angry Birds has released like 19 main series games. Now they're all gone. The only surviving ones? Isle of Pigs, Pop Blast, Blast, Bubble Shooter, Pop, Match 3, Evolution 2020, Explore, Transformers apparently, Friends, and 2. The rest are gone. They removed the classic Angry Birds, they removed Seasons, Space, Star Wars, Rio, Star Wars 2, Stella, Go, Fight, Epic, and they even removed Angry Birds. There were even some games that deserved to be removed, such as Angry Birds Football, the other one which I once played, which had, you build your own island or something. And there was also Angry Birds, there was also a Casino Angry Birds game. All of these were deleted. Hey, Angry Birds Fight was discontinued. Angry Birds Stella was discontinued. Angry Birds Epic was discontinued. Angry Birds Go is dead. Now we have to suffer with 2, Friends, Explore, and all those other crappy Angry Birds movie apps. Ever since 2016, all the movie characters started replacing the classic characters. And Angry Birds isn't the same ever again. This is your 10-year anniversary, Angry Birds. And is this what you're gonna do? Delete every single game, including the one that began the entire franchise. You got rid of the first 2 match games and kept 3. You removed the classic Angry Birds game and kept 2. What the hell is going on here? And I know they're gonna be changing Angry Birds Evolution. They kept Angry Birds Transformers, but removed Angry Birds Star Wars. They got rid of Space, which was absolutely amazing. And that's on the App Store. Let's see what's on the Galaxy Store. So yeah, most of the Angry Birds games were removed from the App Store. Let's search Angry Birds here. Let's see if they're there. Oh, well, you look at that. No Angry Birds. Looks like they really did kill their games. The only thing that's close to Angry Birds might be none of them. This one looks like a recolor of the For the Birds bird. This one looks like Duolingo bird but purple. I search Angry Birds on the Galaxy Store and I get nothing. And then I search Angry Birds on the App Store, and none of the good games are there. Except 2 and Transformers. They're very good games. What else are good games? I played Angry Birds Pop before, and that's kinda good. So it's just a shame that they replaced all the Stella characters with the classic birds. And replaced Gale with King Pig. Angry Birds is trying to get rid of the Stella cast permanently. They discontinued their own game. They replaced them with the classic Angry Birds for Pop. And now they're nowhere to be seen except for the movie. I can't believe Angry Birds has been deleted from the App Store. Angry Birds Dream Blast? Is that on the... Angry Birds Dream Blast isn't even on the list of apps. What's going on? Oh, bless me. So apparently, Angry Birds Dream Blast isn't even in the list of apps by Rovio. And it's still there. I can't see any Baby Red on the list here. But look here. Baby Chuck, Baby Red, Baby Bomb. Angry Birds Dream Blast. They kept Angry Birds 2, which was good. They kept Angry Birds Friends, which was kinda good. Angry Birds Friends has been around for a long time. They kept Angry Birds Transformers, which is kinda good. Angry Birds Explore, what is that? Oh, it's an AR game. Angry Birds Evolution 2020. It's yet again another Angry Birds movie game. Match 3, what's that? Angry Birds Pop. It's been around a lot. Why are the Angry Birds movie hatchlings and the classic Angry Birds in the same game? I have no idea. Blast. What's that? Yeah. Battle Bay. That's not even an Angry Birds game. Pop Blast. Bubble Shooter Match 3 puzzle. That's... Oh my god! Angry Birds movie space confirmed. Oh my god. Red, Chuck and Bomb have become their space counterparts again. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Looks like they didn't forget about Angry Birds Space after all. Oh my god. That actually looks so cool. I really like Laserbird Chuck. He looks so awesome. Super Red looks so cool as well. Firebomb as well. Firebomb actually has a cape instead of I think Firebomb has a cape now instead of the ring around him. Yeah, I can't believe Angry Birds Space is in the game. Angry Birds Space is actually in the Angry Birds movie app. That's so cool. And then there's yet again another AR game, Isle of Pigs. Explore and Isle of Pigs are AR games. They are exactly... Actually, they're not actually the same app. Angry Birds Explorer is a tycoon-like thing. Isle of Pigs is actually a remake of the classic Angry Birds, but in AR with the Angry Birds movie. But still, why did they get rid of the classic Angry Birds and all the other good games after it? Crossover games like Angry Birds Rio have been deleted as well. Last year I checked on the App Store. There was Angry Birds Rio, Star Wars, Stella, Space, Seasons, and even the classic. Now we've got all these. And then there's Battle Bay and Fruit Nibblers. Hang on. They got rid of some of the other games which aren't Angry Birds as well. They got rid of Amazing Alex, which I literally forgot who the hell he is. They got rid of Retry. They got rid of... Was Tiny Thief made by the guys from Angry Birds? I can't even tell if Tiny Thief was made by the guys from Angry Birds or the guys from Cut the Rope. I believe the guys from Angry Birds. They kept Battle Bay. And they kept Fruit Nibblers. which are Angry Birds games, but I'll let them off. Seriously, what have you done to the classic Angry Birds? I mean, yes, of course, you kept two. Oh my god, Zeta's in the game now. And Leonard. I can't believe they actually... What is that? Is that a new bird? Is that Crazy Rocket Bird from... Is that actually the Crazy Rocket thing from Blossix turned into an Angry Bird? If it is, then it's so... If it is, then it's so cool. And of course, nobody knows what Blossix is. Some of them look like Angry Birds. And one of the unique looking balls have become an Angry Bird in Angry Birds 2. Crazy Rocket Bird, that's what I'm going to nickname that bird. And of course, Leonard's a playable character. Who would want to throw a pig at pigs? Oh, and of course that because guess who actually managed to become a boss in Angry Birds 2? None other than the Purple Eagle herself, Zeta. If you've seen the Angry Birds Movie 2 trailers, you probably might know who Zeta is. Yeah, Zeta's possibly the, I'm actually quite surprised that there's actually a purple bird in the game now. Like, ever since, like, Terrence came, we've been wanting a purple bird. Actually, ever since Hal came, we wanted a purple bird. We got Gale, who's purple, and then we've got Zeta, who's purple. So, yeah. Why the actual hell did Rovio do this? Why the actual hell did they just go around and delete all their games except for these? I know why, because they're the best ones. Look at Isle of Pigs and Explore. They're both under 4. The rest are all above 4. Even Battle Bay. I think 2, Transformers, Match 3 and Pop Blast are probably the best ones according to the stars. And the worst one happens to be Explore, because the icon doesn't look that appealing compared to the rest. Angry Birds Transformers has freaking Optimus Prime Red in the icon. And that will make people think, whoa, Angry Birds and Transformers have made a crossover? That's so awesome! Angry Birds Star Wars also has a very good logo on it. It has Luke Skywalker Redbird on it, in an awesome pose, and people will be like, whoa, Angry Birds and Star Wars have made a crossover? That is so awesome! Then they click on it, they play the game, and then like, whoa, Angry Birds and Star Wars became one story! This is the best game ever. Boom. It's gone. And then you can't even play the classic Angry Birds anymore because it's been deleted. Sugar Blast, what the hell is that? So anyways, they deleted all the they deleted every game that brought it to life. That is just pure Thanos, that. Deleting more than half of the entire games. They deleted, like, nearly 19 of them. Isle of Pigs, what the hell is that? So yeah, think about how many games have been deleted while I just go and do some stuff. See ya.